Hello, my name is Ali Sekman. I'm a professor of computer science at Tennessee State University. Welcome to Comp 3110 Java programming class taught in our department. It's a fun class and it does not assume that you have any prior Java experience. However, it moves in a fast pace because we have to cover a lot of concepts from object-oriented programming. We talk about classes, objects, inheritance and polymorphism, talk about concrete classes, abstract classes, interfaces, nested classes with specific focus on inner classes. We cover an important data structure, which is arrays in this class. We talk about multidimensional arrays and how we allocate memory space for arrays, talk about enumerated data types, and important concepts from Java, such as exception handling, is provided in a very detailed way. Exception handling enables you to write programs do not crash or do not easily crash in runtime. That's important that you fully understand those concepts. We talk about input and output streams. I specifically focus on how to read data from a file and how to write data in a file. Java has a utility called garbage collection. In C++, for example, when you create an object, you have to explicitly delete it. But in Java, if you create an object, Java keeps track of all the objects, actually. And whenever an object is inaccessible, it is marked for garbage collection. And whenever Java Virtual Machine is available, that object is removed from the memory. So we will have a lot of examples on garbage collection. I'm going to introduce what a multi-threaded program is. You're not going to be an expert on it, but you will understand two different ways that Java enables you, Java will enable you to write multi-threaded programs. Basically, you're going to write programs that have multiple lines of executions. We will talk about Java collections and Java collections framework. There are a lot of classes in that framework, such as vector and sets and so on, which are very important for computer science. We'll have an introduction to them. Finally, we will talk about generics in Java. As you see, we're going to start from very simple, what is the structure of a Java program, all the way to generics. So this is different from a typical Java programming class that introduces the fundamentals. It goes a little bit beyond. I have a series of video lectures for you. Of course, I also have about 7 videos that explains how to download, install, and run required software for both Windows operating system and Mac operating system. If you're using another operating system, you will have to figure it out by yourself. I have a lot of repetitive explanations, and I did it intentionally because it is very important that you fully feel comfortable with the software tools that you need for this class. But you can safely skip many of those videos if you feel comfortable. The real lecture series will start with a lecture on the history of Java, and from there we are gonna move. I hope you enjoy the class. If you have any questions, please feel free to communicate with me. And again, there might be repetitive contents even in the lectures, so be patient and you can skip them safely if you don't need to. All right. Thank you and have fun.